Hi guys, so I'm back with another look. This is a much more dramatic kind of smoky holiday look for this year. I was really inspired by this picture that my friend sent me. I don't know if you can see it. Let me try and zoom. Yeah. So yeah, it's this beautiful kind of smoky golden look, and it's just very beautiful. So yeah, this look is very easy. I explained everything. I actually did a talk through video so you guys know exactly what I'm doing, and if you guys want to know how to do this look, keep on watching. So I'm going to begin by priming my eyes with this MAC ProLongwear concealer, and I'm just going to put this all the way from my lid all the way up to my brow bone. I'm going to go in with this transition shade in my Jaclyn Hill Favorites palette. And I'm just going to use a big fluffy brush. And see how I'm just placing it right underneath my brow bone, but like leaving a little space for that highlight? This shade will just help us blend all the other colors and just create a smooth gradient. And I'm just using a windshield wiper motion, just like that. Next I'm going to be going into this orangey kind of shade and tapping off the excess, and I'm just going right below where I went in that transition color. I'm just going right below. And then I'm going into this other orangey, more brownie shade, and again just a little lower, but still deepening up that crease. And if it's not blending in enough for you, you can kind of go a little higher into that transition shade, and it'll kind of blend out for you. Then we're going to go in with a smaller blending brush. And I'm not going to go in with a black yet. I'm going to go in with a dark brown to kind of map out where we want that black. You don't want to go in straight with black because dark, it'll become too dark, and you can add on to the darkness. Like, you can make colors darker, but you can't take that darkness away, if you get what I mean. So we're just going to map out where we want that black with a darker brown shade. This will also create another gradient for that black to blend into these orangey browns. You kind of want to really go into that socket. Find your socket and just blend in there, and that can create more depth in the eye. Okay. And then we're going to go into the inner corners with this same dark brown, trying to go into that socket as much as I can. Take your time on this part. It really, especially in the inner corner, you don't want to put too much darkness, but you just want to get it just right. Okay, looks good. Alright, and actually before I go into my black, I'm going to go in with, this is actually, it's nothing, it's not for the eyes, but, well, I mean, you could put it on your eyes, but it's really meant for your cheeks. And it's this Colourpop Super Shock Cheek. And it's kind of like a cream base. And we're just going to put that in the center of the eye to prime for that gold that we're going to place in there. Don't worry about placing it too perfectly, because once we go in with that black and we start blending, the edges will start to fade out. Okay, so we're ready to go into our black, and I'm actually going to take an even, well, it's not smaller, but it's just a more precise brush. I can't even talk. A more precise brush for this. And I'm really tapping off that excess. I don't want too much. And I'm just going to begin in small strokes and just place the color first. Then I'm going in with a fluffier blending brush, and I'm just going to start by blending out that black that we already have on there. And you kind of want it to get, you want to get that kind of angle right there. These transition shades that we laid down before, anything really do help in blending the black. Next we're just going to, I'm not going to really grab any more black, I'm just going to go in with whatever black I have on here. And just go into that inner corner, the same motion that we were doing before with the dark brown. And kind of blending out at the same time. So now that we've put down that kind of cream base, we can go in with our gold eyeshadow. And we're just going to take a flat synthetic brush to do this, to pack on that color. And make sure it's as gold as we want it to be. And just lightly tap it on. And that cream color that we put down before really helps bring out the gold. Now, what we're going to do is we're just going to take our blending brush and we're just going to blend the edges between the gold and the black, and it should blend pretty easily. And if you want to put any more gold, that's perfectly fine. I'm just going to leave it like this. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to go and do my liner and my lashes off camera, and I'll be right back to show you what I'm going to do on the under. Okay, so I'm back, and this is how it looks so far with the lashes and everything, and the liner. So yeah, let's keep on going. Now for the bottom lash line, let me bring up the picture. Yeah, for the bottom lash line, it looks like she has kind of black in the outer corners, then going into that gold, and then kind of like a shimmery white shimmery white eyeshadow. So I'm going to try and recreate that as well. So for the eyeshadow underneath, I'm actually going to prime with a different concealer, and I'm going to use a brush. And I'm just going to kind of go under there. You don't need that much concealer to prime because these shadows are pigmented. And then I'm going to go in with a smaller brush. And this is a pencil brush. This is a pencil brush. Tap off the excess. And then kind of opening my eyes a little bit more. I'm just going to carefully put that black right under there. Don't want to put too much. And then going in with that small blending brush that we used on our eyes, I'm just going to smoke out under there. Then I'm dipping into that gold and I'm placing it right in the middle, leaving some space for that silvery highlight. Now actually the gold alone is not standing up as much or standing out as much as I like it would be, as I like it to be. So I'm actually going to use that pencil brush, go in and use that cream shadow, cream cheek highlight that we used before, and then going back in with that gold shadow. Don't want to go too far. You don't want to, you know, have it all the way down here. Just want to do the bare minimum. And if you feel like you did go too far, you can actually, hold on, you can actually go back with your concealer brush or your beauty blender, whatever you used to conceal, and just clean it up. And using the same pencil brush that I used for the bottom lash line, I'm just going to dip into my silver white eyeshadow and just place that. So now I'm going to zoom out so you guys can see the final look.